Hello my dear students, welcome to our news analysis. We shall discuss another day's Hindu. I am sure that you all have gone through the newspapers so that we can have the best utility of the program. So let us begin. We are discussing today the Hindu newspaper dated January 20. India has won the cricket series, test series in Australia, a very happy moment for the Indian cricket. Supreme Court panel lays out roadmap for farmers issue. We know that the Supreme Court appointed a committee to look into the matter to find amicable solutions. The first question is given to you. Pick out among the following the most correct choice with regard to Dr. V.Shanta, who passed away recently. She was a pioneer in cancer care in the country and was the chairperson of ADR Cancer Institute. She won the Raymond Magsaysay Award. She was on the WHO Advisory Committee on Cancer. She won Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. Which of the following is the most correct information regarding Dr. V.Shanta? A very important question that can come for your examination. A person who has been decorated with many national recognition passed away. Okay, the choices are coming, but not fast enough. Please let me have more options, more choices from students. She was a pioneer in cancer care in the country and was the chairperson of ADR Cancer Institute is correct. She won Raymond Magsaysay Award is correct for public service. Raymond Magsaysay Award for public service. She was the WHO Advisory Committee on Cancer, correct. She won Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. All the information given is correct. So the answer is all the above. Answer is all the above. Please read. So I am proceeding further. Cancer care pioneer no more. Very important news. This is a pick of the day. A pioneer in cancer care in the country and the chairperson of ADR Cancer Institute, Dr. V.Shanta, breathed her last in Chennai early on Tuesday morning. She was admitted to Apollo hospitals after she complained of chest pain on Monday night. She was a recipient of several honors and awards all through her life, recognizing her devotion to oncology care and research. Padma Vibhushan, Raymond Magsaysay Awards were among them. Dr. Shanta encouraged research into cancer care even as she stressed building awareness in the community to prevent cancer. So she was laid to rest with state accorded police honors in the evening, with thousands participating in funeral procession. In her hospital, only 40% are paying beds, and the remaining are general beds where patients are boarded and lodged free of cost. Supreme Court panel lays out a roadmap for farmers issue. Supreme Court appointed committee on farmers issues. We discussed the matter yesterday. We discussed the members of the panel also. Farmers issue has decided to meet the state government and state agriculture marketing boards along with the farm unions and cooperatives to seek their views on the farm reform laws. The context is simple, all of you know. The government of India passed a few farm laws to improve the lives of farmers, to increase the income of farmers, but farmers union were unhappy that they were not consulted before the laws were passed, and they were suspicious of a few provisions of the act, and they asked for complete repeal of all laws, all 4 laws that passed by the parliament. And now the farmers have been striking in Delhi for the past 55 days. The Supreme Court of India appointed a committee to talk to farmers and find an amicable solution. So this committee was supposed to speak to different constituents and get back to the court with its opinion. The farmers union people have said that they would not meet the committee members. In bad faith, a very open criticism of the government by the Hindu editorial. The NIA, National Investigation Agency's decision to summon people associated with the ongoing farmers' agitations as witnesses is a sedition case, in a sedition case is definitely out of the ordinary, says the Hindu, even if it not entirely surprising. Punjabi actor Deep Sidhu and farmers leader Baldev Singh Sirsa are among 40 people it has summoned in connection with a fresh case registered on December 15, 2020 against 6-4 Justice, a US based organization that is banned in India. So the government agency, the NIA, accuses these people of having connections with 6-4 Justice, a US based organization which is banned in India. Others summoned include functionaries of Khalsa Aid, a Sikh charity that provided material support for agitating farmers, and those who organized community kitchen for them. The insinuation of the NIA in the very act of summoning them as witness follows statements by BJP leaders that link the agitation to Khalistani separatism. So it has to be, these two things have to be read together. Through one side, the leaders say that these people have got roles or they are members of Khalistani separatism, and through the other side, the government agencies are taking action. This is what the Hindu criticizes. Law officers of the government told the Supreme Court last week that anti-national forces had infiltrated the protests were misleading the farmers. This portrayal of critics of government policy as either misled and ignorant or anti-national actors forecloses all possibility of an honest dialogue with them. Through one side, the government is trying for an honest dialogue, an open dialogue with the farmers. Through the other side, the political party leaders are accusing farmer members of these agitations as Khalistani separatists. Through the other side, the government agencies are taking cases. So the Hindu says that this may not be in the right spirit, and this does not create a conducive environment for dialogue. So a very good article, a very critical article, please read, very important. I am moving further. The second question is offered to you now. Pick out among the following the incorrect information regarding the India-Australia Test cricket series that concluded recently. India won the series and grabbed the rubber, beating Australia 2-1. Indian team was led in the series by both Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane. Please go through. India retained the test series with Australia. Give me the answer. India won the test series and grabbed the rubber, beating Australia. Indian team was led in the series by both Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane. India retained the test series with Australia. Yes. The answer is, what is the incorrect series, incorrect information? Answer is the first option. A is wrong. It is not for rubber that India and Australia fight for the test series. It is for Border Gavaskar Trophy. Border Gavaskar Trophy is for that India and Australia fighting in the tests. It is not for the rubber. Rubber is for India, Pakistan. India and Pakistan fight for the rubber in the test series, while it is Border Gavaskar Trophy, that is what the teams are fighting for when India meet Australia in test series. Yes, India retained the Border Gavaskar Trophy. It was a retention. We know that Virat Kohli took a paternity leave and Ajinkya Rahane led the team in the last two test matches. Fearless New India storms the Gabba bastion, claims epic series. We know that India played the last match without many big names, but they were fighting with absolute spirit and real courage. Australia has not failed even a single test in the Gabba in the last many years, and it took a very young Indian team to beat Australia in the Gabba, and India won the test series 2-1. It was a very tantalizingly close match. It could have gone either way. There were many people who thought that the match would go the Australian way when India had to chase down 328 runs in the final test, that too in the 5th day pitch. India won the match. All credits go to the youngsters in the team. Top of the heap. India's series win in Australia came in difficult circumstances and will be the stuff of folklore. On a magical Tuesday, India's cricketing history gained luminous chapter even as the shadows of lengthened at Brisbane's Gabba. Rishabh Pant's winning 4 aptly concluded a tense pursuit of 328 on a nerve-wracking 5th day of the 4th test. Ajinkya Rahane's men seized the series at 2-1 to retain the Border Gavaskar Trophy. To retain. So India was retaining the Border Gavaskar Trophy. So a real encouragement to all young Indians, all cricket enthusiasts. Read a beautifully written editorial lauding the Indian cricket team. Please read and enjoy. A plaintive lament on liberty that rings hollow. An excellent article by Gautam Bhatia, who is a Delhi-based lawyer. Read the article and try to understand. These things may not come for your examination, but very good, beautifully written article. In early November 2020, after the overnight listing of defective petition, overnight listing of defective petition, the Supreme Court of India granted bail to the television anchor Arnab Goswami. In a section of the judgment delivered later on November 27, entitled Human Liberty and the Roles of Courts, Human Liberty and Roles of Courts, the top court noted that human liberty is a precious constitutional value, that the writ of liberty runs through the fabric of the Constitution, that it was important for the courts across the spectrum to ensure that criminal law does not become a weapon for selective harassment of citizens. The court very clearly said in the Arnab case, while granting bail to Arnab Goswami, said that criminal law should not be used as a weapon for selective harassment of citizens, that the remedy of bail is solemn expression of humanness of the justice system, and most poignantly, deprivation of liberty even for a single day is one day too many. Look what the court has said, deprivation of liberty even for a one single day is one day too many. That is what the court said. So how strong the directions of the court are. Now the article writes down, observers of Indian judiciary would no doubt have been bemused by this eloquent encomium to human liberty. Court's judgment, social activists incarcerated in the Bhima Koregaon case had been in the jail for more than 2 years with trial yet to start. The court said that deprivation of liberty even for one single day is one day too many. But many people are languishing in Indian jails waiting for their trial. They are only accused, they are not convicts, they are only accused and they await trial. With trial yet to start, with multiple bail applications have been rejected by the courts and they are still in jail. In the aftermath of the Delhi riot in February 2020, students have been jailed for months with bail have been refused on specious ground such as court telling an accused who was not even present at the scene of a riot that if you pay with embers you cannot complain when there is fire. Look, inconsistencies can be read from the actions of the court. That is what is highlighted by the writer. Please read, try to understand, please read. India asks WhatsApp to revoke charges on its in its privacy policy. This also we discussed recently that the WhatsApp came out with a new set of privacy policy. We were given time till February 8 either to agree with the new changes in privacy policy or to do away with use WhatsApp. Now the WhatsApp have decided to postpone their agreement, compulsory agreement by a few months till May 2021. The Union government has asked WhatsApp to withdraw the proposed changes to its privacy policy, stating that it raised grave concerns over the implications of the choice and autonomy of Indian citizens. So a company is coming to India asking for our information and they say that now we have no option. The application becomes very popular, it becomes a very big connect in the world and of course in India. Now all of a sudden they say that if you want to continue, we will use, you should give us permission so that we can use your information for marketing purposes. It is quite unethical and unacceptable. So anyway, how the WhatsApp will respond to it is what we have to check. 15 migrant workers run over by the truck. As many as 15 labourers from Rajasthan were killed after a truck ran over them in Surat district. Very unfortunate incident, very unfortunate incident. It happened in Surat in Gujarat. Very unfortunate. 15 labourers who were lying on the roadside were run over by a truck. Third question is given to you. The pick of the question, the pick of the day, the pick question of the day, January 23, the birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose will be celebrated as Desh Prem Divas, Karma Yogi Divas, Desh Bandhu Divas, Parakram Divas, Marga Bandhu Divas. What's your answer? I am sure all of you will answer. I am very sure all of you will answer. I expect your response. Okay, the response have started coming, and it is true, it is Parakram Divas. The answer is the fourth option, Parakram Divas. Trinamool Congress was asking for naming the day as Desh Prem Divas, but the government decided to go with Parakram Divas, the fourth option. Netaji's birth anniversary to be celebrated as Parakram Divas. Very important question, it will come for your exam. The Union Cultural Ministry on Tuesday announced that January 23, birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose would be celebrated as Parakram Divas, the day of courage every year. In a notification, the ministry said that the government decided to celebrate the 125th birth anniversary year starting from January 23, 2021 in a befitting manner as national and international level. So 125th birth anniversary celebration of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose will be celebrated from January 23, 2021 to January 23, 2020 to 2021. Sorry, from January 2021, January 23, 2021, the centenary celebrations will start. 1 year long program. Biden to introduce bill for 8-year citizenship path, a great relief to many Indians who seek to migrate to United States of America, who are awaiting citizenry in America. There are many people who are working in America whose future was under deep trouble under the Trump administration, but it gives new hope. The Biden administration gives new hope, and he plans to unveil a sweeping immigration bill on the first day of his administration, hoping to provide an 8-year path to citizenship for an estimated 11 million people living in the US without legal status. A massive reversal from the Trump administration's harsh immigration policies. A very important decision taken by the Biden administration, which will have greater implication on many Indians who are living in United States of America. The fourth question, Narendra Luther, passed away recently, was a well-known. What was he? Was he a poet and historian? Was he a journalist? Was he a cricket commentator? Was he a cartographer? Or was he a dancer? Quick answer. I know all of you will answer. These days I know what all questions that you would answer and what you may not. Come on. Are you all searching in the newspapers? Only one response so far. Don't disappoint me. Let the answers come quickly. Yes, the answer is correct. It is poet and historian. He was a poet and historian. Poet and historian Narendra Luther passes away. Well-known poet, historian, author and retired bureaucrat Narendra Luther passed away. Please read. The fifth question, which state has announced its new industrial policy 2020-25 to attract 5 lakh crore investment? Which state has announced its new industrial policy to attract 5 lakh crore? Which state, please? Quickly. Okay, the answer is Karnataka. The fifth option, Karnataka. For Karnataka plans to attract 5 lakh crore through its new industrial policy for the period 2020 to 2025. Sixth question, in the Bangapura-2 Reserve in Koppal district of Karnataka, a wildlife sanctuary will be created to protect which of the following Indian species? Indian elephants, one-horned rhinos, Indian grey wolves, olive ridley turtles, or none of these? Very important question. These sort of unexpected questions may also come for the exam. Let them come. We got to be prepared. Quickly answer. Bangapura Reserve in Koppal district of Karnataka would protect what? One-horned rhinos can be seen in Assam. Kaziranga National Park protects one-horned rhinos. The answer is Indian grey wolves. The answer is the third option, Indian grey wolves. Thank you very much for the session, your meeting in the session. I shall come with the next day's newspapers tomorrow. Make sure that you all read and come. I would like to remind all of you that the last date for applying for the CGL, SSC CGL examination is on January 31. All should apply, don't wait till the last moment and avoid last day congestion. Ensure that you all apply very soon and start seriously preparing. ICD has a training program for the SSC program through its mobile application Udyog Seva. I request all of you to give your positive comments against this presentation. At 3 o'clock we shall come again with another live session, and that will be available to all today. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Have a good day.